What's up? This is a quick update on the Ghost 212. I found out this isn't a 19mm carb. It's a 22. It's a PZ22, so it is a 22mm carb. It comes with a nice long intake also, and an insulator. The coil is electronically governed. You can't do anything about it. It is governed at 6,000 RPM. So at 6,000 RPM, that's all you got. Apparently it's a little bit larger cam. Didn't hear anything about the size. There's 18 to about 22 pound valve springs in it because it does rev 6,000 RPM. Cast flywheel. It is a Dakar engine. The block is not reinforced like the Dakar 224 or Harbor Freight 224. It's basically it's a 212, but it's got some nice stuff. That's actually a fill, and there's two other fills there. That's pretty nice. And of course that is a plate, nothing big, but that's bigger than a 19. It looks just like the 19, but it is a PZ22 carburetor. So, I don't know. Maybe it's a better carburetor than the 19. I didn't like my 19. It was junk. It is a Hemi. And like I said, it comes with a little bit harder springs than a factory 212. I think a factory 212 is like 10 pound, something like that. So this probably got 18 to 22 because it revs higher. You know, this motor, I mean, for $300, I still wouldn't do it. This motor is an entry-level motor for karting. That's what they're going for, to go up against the Briggs engines. It's not a bad motor. It's just, you could build a regular 212 cheaper. There's also supposed to be a kit coming out from Harbor Freight. I believe air filter, exhaust, and some other stuff maybe to bolt on for karting. Maybe a fuel pump, I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but I will update on that. But that's a quick update on the Ghost 212. It seems like everybody's finding them. I wouldn't mind finding one and taking it apart and showing everybody, but I can't just blow $300 on an engine like that. Being I got my hands in other projects right now. If you want it to rev higher, you have to change out the ignition. There's nothing you can do about it. But you could just throw a regular old 212 magneto coil, whatever you want to call it, on there, and it'll rev to the moon. Of course, you know, you want to put a better rod in it and a better flywheel, or you know, it's just going to blow up. The flywheel isn't nothing special, but I guess it'll handle 6,000. And the rod's supposed to be just a little bit beefier than the other rod. It's a cast pressed, and I guess the other one just like a sand cast rod. I don't know. I still don't trust it. The dipper, it looks like a regular rod. Apparently it doesn't have any bearings. It's just, you know, it clamps on and that's that. Inside of it looks pretty normal from what I understand. Nothing special inside. So that's a little update on the Ghost 212. From one person in the last comments, I am not hating on the engine. Not at all. I don't hate on engines. It's just that, you know, some people are going to grab this and think it's the cat's ass, and it still needs billet parts. Especially for $300. And it's really just to get in entry-level karting. If you put it on a mini bike, it'll be fine, but you still gotta add stuff. And you still gotta watch it. It's gonna explode if you delete that ignition and run a regular ignition. So, yeah, it's still gonna need billet parts if you run it on a mini bike or something like that, or you just want to go faster. And you have to swap out the carburetor maybe. I don't know how much that can handle, or what jets are available for them. I'd rather just mess with either Mikunis or the VM22s and be done with it, but that's my opinion. Alright, so that's that, and thanks for watching.